So how do you take this topic and what do you want to just say about the difference between Indian and Western culture?
Every culture, that whatever you said, I do agree with that every culture has their own pros and cons. Every culture. So I never talk about the cons. I always talk about the advantage of the culture, because I am the optimistic person. So I don't want to be pessimistic.
Yes.
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. So
Hmm.
this thing makes Indian culture better than any other culture. That of course there in India, I would say that the unity in the diversity you will find only in India. Only in India.
Hello, am I audible?
Hello. Yeah, you are.
Okay. So yes, I welcome you to my channel, Grammar with Manju ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm absolutely doing great. Thank you for asking me. And how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. And yes, as I plan every day, so thankfully things are going according to me. So I'm happy that I'm able to do whatever I plan. So today also I had certain plans and I was very much able to complete everything. And still I have something on my plate, which I'm ready to complete those things. So let's see how much we are able to do it. And now I'm super excited and to have a session with you. Tell me, in
Yeah, I'm
short,
also.
if you can introduce yourself for the viewers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just going to introduce myself. That yes, you can see that my name is Bashir Khan. I reside in Gwalior. It is one of the major cities of Madhya Pradesh. As far as my education qualification is concerned, so I have completed my MBA in marketing management. When it
Mhm.
comes to my hobbies, so yes, of course, listening a lot of podcasts. It should be in English. The So I love to just watch those podcasts, which is in English, so that I can also enhance my language. This is one of the reasons behind that. I also love to just learn some good recipes, especially on holidays. These are my also. It is also my hobbies. Currently, I'm working as a JJI district food in Gwalior, so that's it from my side.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So being a government employee, still you are interested in so many things. I hope you are getting sufficient time to fulfill all your passions. And
Yeah,
today,
by God grace.
yes, because of maybe a few holidays you might be getting, and
Mm.
then you must be doing whatever you feel like. Otherwise, I think you are overburdened most of the time due to your own official work, isn't it? But still.
Yeah, I just planned the thing according to my schedule, according to my time. I I just plan all each and everything, that what I need to do and what am I doing right now. So it's all whatever is there. So it's all as per my plan.
Lovely view I can see behind you. It's so interesting, so
Actually, I'm on the
fascinating.
terrace.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so today I want to discuss with you a certain topic, and I know that you will describe about this topic well. I have a great hope from you. So, I can say that I have always had a great inclination towards my own culture. I mean, Indian culture. I always
Mm.
feel like my culture is the best, whatever it is. Okay. And, but I have also sensed and I have very closely observed that these days people are more fascinated towards Western culture, isn't it? And even in our own country, also in terms of clothing, in terms of food habit, in terms of many things, I can say, we can very well see that people are trying to imitate Western culture. Okay. So I want to know from you that it's okay. Every culture has its own essence, its own dignity, its own respect. Yeah. So we cannot say that our culture is the best. For everybody, their own culture is always the best, isn't it? So we just want to discuss today that how it's different from Western culture, like Indian culture and Western culture. When we try to compare with these two, then how can we compare? In what terms or in what points you want to just justify it that yes, Indian culture is somewhat better than Western culture. Somewhere, maybe Western culture is better than Indian culture too. Okay, so like we can say sometimes we feel like food habit. Yes, food habit. We have different food habit. Western culture, there they have different food habit. Even family structure, if we see, we have totally different family structure. Like in India, mostly it is seen like we have joint family system due to certain reasons. We are not living in joint family. We are living in nuclear families these days due to work purpose. Yeah. So likewise, okay, there are so many points which we can discuss. So how do you take this topic and what do you want to just say about the difference between Indian and Western culture?
Yeah, yeah. So, uh, first of all, just let me just express my big thank you for you that you just consider me to just express that topic, that you are having a great hope that I will justify that topic. Okay, let me just put forward my views, that what I think actually. As I told you that I love to be spontaneous, so I never think about that what is the Western culture and Indian culture is all about. So the whenever the word comes to me or comes to me in my mind, the culture, what is the culture is all about. So let me just come up with the thought or come up with the ideas of what is the culture or culture is all about. I don't have any definition about that. What I actually understand the word culture. Culture contains means the way of talking, the the attirement that you are wearing, the food habit, the cuisine system. In fact, I would say that the cuisine that you are using, or the overall the overall the your behavior pattern. What is your behavioral pattern? That how you take the other person actually, these all comes together, then it becomes the culture. It is the culture. So India, no, so I would definitely every culture, that whatever you said, I do agree with that, that every culture has their own pros and cons. Every culture. So I never talk about the cons. I always talk about the advantage of the culture, because I am the optimistic person. So I don't want to be pessimistic. So I just start just saying the things about the what is the bad in that. I always love to focus on the things which are good in the both the culture. Yes, yes. Here I would little bit, little bit just showing myself that I'm an Indian. So India is very enriched culture. I am proud of it that I am an Indian. Actually, India is a country where welcome each and every culture. You know that you cannot differentiate. Indian cannot differentiate between the person, that you are the person from the Buddhism, you are the person from the Jainism, and you are the person from the Hinduism. India has full respect towards each and everything. This is the thing, that India is at the top. You know that no
Right.
culture, no culture. Yes, actually, yeah, definitely, I would say that no culture having that diversity in their culture. I would directly say that thing. If I am at America, if I am in America, if I am in Europe, in any part of the Europe, then only I would also I say the same words. That I have been living in this culture, and I see personally that being a Muslim, my religion is different. So you have the only that advantage, that you are Indian actually. So you cannot say that being a Muslim, being a person from the different religion, you are differentiated. I never see that thing, because my house is in that particular colony, that we are the only Muslim family, those who are living from the last 50 years. I told you that I'm not going to talk about the bad thing about the culture. Of course, there are the people who are bad. I don't know that, because of course there is
No
any
culture
advantage.
teaches us to be
Yeah, yeah,
bad or to be good.
yeah.
Yeah. Every culture is good.
Yeah,
And
definitely. So these are the things which makes Indian culture very
your mic is off.
individual. It's
Sometimes you are keeping your mic off, Bashir. Just check that sometimes just remove the cursor from the mic part, okay? Because whenever you are touching anywhere, then your mic goes off. Okay. So see that. Mic should not be off. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In between, you are speaking
Okay,
and the
okay.
mic goes off. Okay. Please
Okay,
continue. Please
okay.
continue. Yes.
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. So
Hmm.
this thing makes Indian culture better than any other culture. That of course there are a lot of good thing about the Western culture too, because their retirement, their food habit, their cuisine, their way of speaking. Because
Hmm.
we are speaking English because of the Western culture. So
Right.
I never stop myself to praising that thing, that the Western culture is not having the great values. Yes, of course they are having, because they believe in somehow in a modernity and the science as well. Because we cannot neglect the fact that the science is growing phenomena, and we must accept that science. If we believe that if we are having some sort of fever or some sort of cough and cold, that we should directly go to the witch hunter. We should not go to the witch hunter. That the one scent is there, and those who are just chanting the some mantras, and you will be okay. It's not nothing like that, because you are suffering from something and you need to a doctor there. So these thing teaches by the Western culture, that you need to a doctor. First of all,
You
you
need
need
to
to
go
go,
to a
you need
doctor and to get the treatment. Actually,
or
that
you
is
need
very
to see a
important.
doctor. Yeah, you need to see a doctor right now. The Western, somewhere the Western culture having the great values, somewhere the Indian culture has the great values. But being in India, I would say that the unity in the diversity you will find only in India. Only in India.
Actually, yes, see,
Yeah.
every culture has its own beauty. Yeah. But when we compare, then we will find that there is certain difference is there. Like as I told you, in family structure. Okay. When we have a great
Yeah.
fascination towards joint family due to certain reasons, although we are living in nuclear families too. But this is not the culture in Western culture. Okay. So this is what I was telling, that culturally it is different. Like when a child grows up to 14 or 15 years in the other countries, I'm talking about abroad, okay? Then the child is considered to be a grown up child and he settles somewhere away from his own family. But here what we do,
Yeah, yeah.
he like 15 years child, he is still small. We are so closely connected to our kids. So that is the thing. Then second thing, we like cook every day three times. Morning breakfast, then lunch, and then comes dinner. But I I personally have observed these things, and that's the reason I want to share it. In foreign countries, they cook for two, three, four, sometimes for a week. One day they cook for 1 week, and then gradually they just keep it warm and then they just enjoy that food. But for us, we say that it is a stale food, we cannot eat. Yeah, so this is
Mhm.
another different ways of no behaving. As you said, that it's all together the way we behave. Yeah, the lifestyle, the way we interact with each other, the way we accept everyone, this is our culture, isn't it? Then
Yeah.
one thing which I notice, that here we are flexible with time. Like if I have to go to your place and I tell you that Bashir, I'm today coming to your place somewhere around 6, then I can reach to your place maybe at 6, maybe at 6:30, maybe at 5:30. We are not that very strictly following these things. But there I have observed that if somebody has told that 6:30 I'm coming to your place, they need to reach at 6:30, or they need to ring and remind you that due to certain reasons I'm getting late and I'll be just 2 minutes late or 3 minutes late. Okay, so these are the things which
Yeah.
we need to learn from them. Yeah, but certain things which we are already doing it. So Indian culture is already quite rich. And yes, something you wanted to say and I stopped you due to certain reasons. Yes, something else you want to add.
No, 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 no. That's totally fine. Totally fine. That, communication should be in a two-way path. Sometimes you also
Yes,
wanted to, because things are coming to my mind. So definitely, it's all okay. And I want to say that yeah, I do agree with you, because the point which you have mentioned is totally justifiable by the topic, that what is the Western culture and Indian culture is all about. I do agree with that. that Western culture is more on than emphasize on the individuality. Individuality is something which the Western culture having a lot of respect, because they do not want to interfere the other's life. Because we are the people those who respect the values. If the some elderly person comes to us, so we give the a lot of respect to them because of that experience. It is absolutely fine with that, because you can be the most intelligent person, but you cannot be the person those who are having the lot of experience. These are the difference between the individual and the values and the individuality. Actually, individuality respect the present scenario, that you are the person those who are coming, those who are passing out from the IIM and something like that. That you are, if you are having a lot of good degrees and diploma, people start respecting you. This is all about the Western culture. But here, the always the weight is given to the person, those who are having the experience of life, because some problems can be solved by the experience only. Your degrees or diplomas, your intelligence will not count there, because I personally see the things. When the problem comes, the people are having a lot of experience, and the people having the lot of degrees and diploma. The one from the one side, the IIM pass out is standing, and at the second corner, the person who are having the lot of experience about that particular work. So whom you are going to respect? I would definitely going to the person those who are having the lot of experience. The experience matters a lot. I would like to
Right.
cite an example for
Yes.
that. When the big owner of the, and I'm just talking about the entrepreneur, one of the very successful entrepreneur. I forgot the name of that entrepreneur. Once he is asked by the media person, that if somebody just snatch everything from you, so how long will it take to you just build that empire again? So he answered very beautifully, that he said that you uh, you will take away each and everything from mine. You will take my factories, you will take my wealth, you will take
Property,
my
everything.
empire, everything. You will take everything. But just give me the employees, those who are just working for me. You just give me back them, and I will just build up the same empire within a very short span of time. So what he respect the experience which the people having. They are not saying
Are
that
you
that I
talking
would
about
I will
Narayan Murthy ji? Are you talking about Narayan
Yeah, oh
Murthy
yeah.
ji?
Yeah, of course. I actually
Yes.
forgot that. So
Yes. Yes.
Narayan said that I will build up again my empire with those person. So
Yes.
these are the values. These are the values. Why India will become so strong these days, because we are the people. We are the people those who still give the all charge to the person those who are having the experience, so that they can utilize the experience in a better manner. But if you are the raw talent, then the raw talent only just flourish when the all the raw talent in the hand of the experienced person. Then only they will flourish. Otherwise, they will goes waste sometime. So
Right. Right.
that's why I favor the Indian culture is very rich. I respect for them. Nobody can.
Very, very true, very well expressed. Even I feel like, see, we have the culture that I remember we call even our servants also by calling bhaiya or uncle or kaka, chacha, isn't it?
Yeah,
But in Western culture, even to their father, mother, they call by their name, they address them by their name. So for
yeah,
them, it's quite
yeah.
obvious, it's quite normal. But for us, when we see that, oh, a child of 10 years old age and he is calling his father by his name, we feel bad about it because we are not accustomed to, we are not used to of this
Mm,
culture. So, yeah, this
yeah,
is so connected to each and every part of the world that we can know about everyone's culture. And today we are discussing about the Western culture because it has become so obvious and so easy to understand about any country, if you want to know the culture, the food habits, their festivals. Now, you see, festivals also, if we see. In India, we have so many festivals. We enjoy even Eid, Christmas, Holi, Diwali, Dashera, everything. We don't mind that today is Eid and we are not going to
Yeah,
celebrate. Today is Christmas.
yeah,
We celebrate with the same enthusiasm, isn't it? So, yeah, it's
yeah, yeah,
unity in diversity. this
yeah,
is this is
definitely.
our culture, and well expressed. It was a wonderful topic I had in my mind, and you expressed it very well. Whatever you had in your mind, you shared, and I hope my audience, those who are going to watch this video, they will certainly write their point of views in the comment section, and will certainly go through, because they will have greater ideas and greater knowledge. And after watching it, they
Yeah,
because when they watch, then they get time to think more. When we spontaneously talk
yeah,
about certain topics, so it happens that something goes out of our mind. Yeah, but later, maybe
yeah,
when
yeah,
you will
yeah,
watch, you will also think, oh, I could have shared this also, and even I can say that I could have.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but it happens. But yeah, very well.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Bashir, for connecting with me today, and
Thank you.
yeah, it was a lovely conversation.